Hey guys, what's up? So in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to write a summary. This is presented by me, Rishav Rivude. So this is a bit of information about me. You can read it here. So let's get started. So the basic question here is why to write a summary. Okay. So the first point is that it saves time, right? Okay. Being a condensed version of the original text and being precise and does not include unnecessary points. Okay, keep this in mind before we proceed to the further points, right? So therefore it can help us when we are revising and pursuing a course in a time bound manner, okay, during the examination, suppose. So we can use these summaries for our steady and fast revision. Okay, so there is also a scope for larger creative space as you can summarize the text in your own style. Okay, basically what is a summary is? A summary is a paraphrase. Okay, it is a paraphrase of the original text. Okay, so basically what you do is you write the whole text in your own words. Okay, it is not long and therefore helps in achieving greater attentiveness. Okay, so what happens is, it happens with us most often that when we find a larger text, we find it very boring, or it does not stick to our attention, so our attention tends to divert. Okay, so but it is not the case with summary because it is very short. Okay, and it is, please remember this fact, that it is one of the most highly valued skills in any workplace. Okay, whether you are in a corporate sector or you are in bureaucracy. Okay, this is the most important skill. Okay, it is a very valuable skill, and busy readers are kept informed of the situation without investing much time. Okay, are we clear? Now let's go on the disadvantages. Okay, can often skip factual detail. Okay, summary does not include factual detail or any first person narratives or any sentimental lines, anything. Okay, it just includes the gist of the main points. Okay, and it takes away the text of the text. Okay, you can read a summary of War and Peace, for example, okay, by Tolstoy. It is a great book, but it is also a very hefty book. Okay, if you want to read it, it will probably take you a month. Okay, you can read the summary in like 10 minutes. Okay, but when you read the summary, you will not understand anything. You will just know what is the text about. Okay, but you will not get the test of the original Russian literature unless you read War and Peace by Tolstoy. Okay, so this is the basic disadvantages of summary. So let's move ahead. So how to write a summary? Okay, now here I'll be discussing from an exam perspective for the convenience of the viewers. Okay, so when you get the text in an examination, okay, so when you do the first reading of the text, okay, just skim through it. Okay, just skim through it casually. Okay, and note the dominant theme. Okay, just what is the overpowering theme in the text. Okay, just note this down anywhere in your rough work, in your mind palace, wherever you want it. Okay, so now you do the second reading. When you do the second reading, always keep a pencil handy. Okay, now start excluding the factual details and the general statements which are not important. Okay, a text may include a lot of things, okay, mostly rhetorical things that are used as an embellishment means decoration. Okay, so now you cannot use them in a summary. Okay, the point here is to filter the finest grains that a particular text has to provide. Okay, mentally divide the text into headings and subheadings, highlight key phrases and outline support points, only important ones. Okay, do not include every important point that you find relevant. Okay, everything is not relevant. Okay, only use the most important ones in a summary. Okay, now keeping the basic theme in mind and all the relevant statements, create a summary. Okay, write a summary, precise, to the point, flawless in grammar. Okay, and for a text that is 20 lines long, this is generally what I follow. Okay, you can follow anything. Generally the people say that all the standard books, they say that 60% shorter. Okay, but for the convenience of the viewers who are doing it for the first time practice, I'll say that for a 20 lines long text, you can write a summary about 6 lines. Okay, now if it is a 40 line text, okay, the summary may be of 8 or 9 lines, but not more than that. Okay, so keep this in mind. So these are the basic things to keep in mind while writing a summary. Okay, You do not need to give a title. This is one of the principal differences between a summary and a précis. So a précis is a 1/3, okay, 1/3 of the original text, and it includes a title, okay. I'll discuss the précis in further lessons, but now for the summary you do not need to give a title, okay. You can start like this, okay. The given text is a discourse on, or the given text describes the, okay. So this is only used for informative text, the text that give you information of some sort. You can use this sentence in the starting of only this text, okay. Avoid your own interpretations as much as possible, okay. Understand the difference between own word descriptions and own interpretations, okay. This is very important. You need to keep this in mind, okay. Use your own vocabulary and your own expression, okay. Do not do this, do not do this, but to use this expression is very necessary, okay, rather than just copying and rearranging, okay. It does not fetch you good points if you just copy and rearrange it, okay. The examiner will get very frustrated, okay. So it should answer all the W questions in a fantastic paraphrase, okay. So the W question is why, where, when, okay. These are the W questions. It should answer all these questions, okay. Own comments should be kept as objective as possible. This is very important, okay. Keep your own comments as objective as possible, okay. And use transition words like however, okay, meanwhile, like this, to shorten your sentences and to keep the flow and the rhythm, okay. So this is a sample of a summary. How should a summary be written? This is written by me. Basically this is the summary of the text, the Pied Piper of Hamelin. I'm sure everyone has read this, okay. This is a short story of Hamelin. This Hamelin is a town in Germany. You should know this, okay. So the story, the summary goes like this, okay. The story narrates the occurrences in the rat pestered mane troubled by rats, okay. The rat pestered city of Hamelin, and the Pied Piper who got rid of all of them with his enchanting music, okay. However, when he was cheated and denied of his reward, the piper enchanted all the children of the town and took them away. When the mayor finally understood his mistake and repented, all the children were returned, hereby teaching the mayor a lesson, okay. So you see here that the original text is of 30 to 40 lines, which I have summarized in 5 lines and 3 sentences, okay. So this is how a general structure of summary should be, okay. You can write more better summaries. Now my dear friends, there is a mistake in this paragraph. Can anyone tell me what is the mistake? Please write in the comment section. Did you find the mistake? Yes, of course, it is this mayor, okay. So I have done the thing here. I just did it to make sure that every one of you learns, okay, because mayor is a position and always should be written in capital letters, okay. So guys, did you like the lesson? So rate this, review this, and share this as much as possible, okay. Thank you so much.